Now let's look at the most valuable part of the teacher portal, the one you'll be using the most once you get started, your classrooms. This is where you create a class and track student progress. Remember, an in-depth tutorial on creating a class can be found in the Getting Started guides under the Resources tab. Once a class has been created and students have logged in, you can track everything they are doing with their assignments. This is useful beyond description. Let's look at some of the things we can do here. First, I'll click on the class I am monitoring. At the far right, you can get the resources page that we discussed earlier. To the left of that is a tab to enable or disable student sharing. If you enable it, students will be able to generate a link to the output of their projects. The code is not shared. Next is the Quizzes tab. You enable a unit quiz by entering a start time and end time. The quiz will be available to students at the bottom of the unit from their course page during that time. The gradebook tracks the points of all completed student work out of the suggested number of points. This is downloadable as a CSV file and can easily be imported into Excel or Google Sheets. Before we look at progress, let's look at the Pacing tab. This is where you go if you want to keep advanced students from getting too far ahead. Here, you can unlock activities as you care to implement them, conceivably leaving time for students who finish quickly to possibly help some of your struggling students. The default is for all exercises to be available. You can change this by simply checking the radio buttons of what you want to make currently available. I'm going to set this back to unlimited for now. And now the Progress tab, the big kahuna, the place where you can track each and every student, where you can spot students who may be lagging behind and see who is making progress. Plus, you get to see their code. You no longer have to crouch over a student's monitors in order to help them troubleshoot. You can view code from your own desk. Let's take a look. I only have 2 students, and both of them are me, but this will be fine for example purposes. If you look at the students, Phil is progressing at a much quicker pace than Dave. This is denoted by the green indicating completion of exercises. Now let's see what's holding up Dave. I'll look at the orange dot that indicates in progress, and look, his rectangle's off a bit. If I want to experiment by trying out some code, I can. Dave won't see what I do, but it can help me offer suggestions to help him along the way. I can do the same for creative tasks where I can also add comments and grades. A submitted creative task is denoted with purple. Let's take a look at Phil's creative task. He did the Pan-African flag. Nice. I like it, but maybe I'll suggest that he add a gradient background to the canvas. I can add that to the comments and return it ungraded. Let's see what it looks like from the student side. The student can request to resubmit and then do so once the code has been altered. I can then add a grade and return the assignment. A detailed explanation of this process is already provided from your resource page. Just click this link from Resources. The Teacher Portal, along with the CS Academy curriculum, makes the teaching of computer science thorough, easy, and fun for both you and your students.